Hall of Toys, or as we all...
Didn't realize there was more audio on that, but yes, welcome to Hall of Toys. This is episode 21. It is the first live edition of Hall of Toys as I plug my headphones back in. And I am Brant Fowler.
And I'm Chris Ventura.
And welcome to Toys. No, I'm sorry. That was a running joke from the previous version of the show. If you are new to Hall of Toys, this is just what it sounds like. It's a podcast, or actually now a live video show, all about toys, and we also talk about tabletop games, board games, stuff like that.
It will be a podcast again at some point.
Yeah. The first 20 episodes are audio, but we did throw them up on YouTube, on Comic Frontline on YouTube, an audio version with a video screen. But yeah, this is the first live broadcast we're doing for sure, the first video version of Hall of Toys as well, so we're very excited.
Yep. And it's on the Zone 4 Podcast Network, or podcast now.
Yep.
We're working on the network.
It may be coming at some point, but we will also have a third member joining us later on, but she's Lisa Moore will be joining us for the tabletop discussion, but she's being a little bashful right now. So. You like that? Yeah.
Yes, that's good.
Oh, shoot. So yeah, she'll be doing... What?
You have Grumpy?
No, just bashful. Oh. But yeah, I like Dopey. Dopey's my favorite. But no, she'll be...
Grumpy's fun.
Yeah, well, that makes sense for you.
Oh, what? Just like that. Just like that.
We gotta start it off right?
Right.
Uh-huh. But, yeah. Now, Lisa will be joining us later, but we are going to talk about toys first. But like I said, we've been doing this podcast for how long now? Over a year.
See. We're at episode 21. No, it's been about 2-3 years almost.
Yeah. The thing with... No, it hasn't. Yeah, I guess it's been about a year and...
2 years.
No, it's not been 3 years. Don't exaggerate.
Two.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I understand now. Yeah. It was, like, middle of the year before last when we started. Or, yeah, last year when we started. So, yeah, it's been about a year and a half-ish. Yes. Ish. It started off as a weekly show, went to bi-weekly, went to monthly, went to every once in a while whenever we could get together to do it, and now we're back to trying to commit to a monthly schedule with the live video show. So.
Yep. So at least now you guys are getting it. And you know what? There's no editing anymore, Brant. It's literally just what it is.
I love it. No, that's a good thing. That's very good, because there was a lot of editing that went into the audio version of the podcast, definitely.
So unfortunately, we don't have the sound effects. I mean, I could get my iPod and I could get some sound effects, queued up and whatnot. But
yeah, maybe we'll figure that out for future shows, because we did have like little bumpers between the segments, but we have less segments now. For anybody that listened to the previous version of Hall of Toys, we decided to pull out the video gaming section and actually keep that as a podcast. It's going to be on Frontline Gaming Zone on YouTube. So check that out. The first episode of that. Yeah.
It'll also be on Zone4Podcast.com as well. It is part of Zone4Podcast.com. We're just on YouTube sharing it on Frontline Gaming Zone.
Exactly. And the first episode of that, if all goes according to plan, will be out next week. So, right.
Oh, yeah, and we have a lot to talk about. I will show some previews because I got them today. So if you want some previews for those of you gamers out there who watched Hall of Toys for the gaming section, 2 games for Nintendo came out today. One is a rehash plus a couple of extras. The other one is, I guess, what you could consider the latest Mario installment without Mario. It's basically Toad getting his own game finally. So we'll talk about those on Gaming Zone. We had so much come out in October. I mean, we had Halo, we had Assassin's Creed Unity, which was, oh boy, what do you hear of that one? We got Little Big Planet 3, which Cindy got. We got WWE 2K15, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I believe, was Sunset Overdrive in November, or was that October? I think that was October.
I think it was October, yeah.
I think that was October, yeah. And we had the biggest game, in November, Super Smash Brothers. So
Right.
there's a lot we will definitely be talking about on Game Zone, including some things that we're actually going to show on Holo Toys.
Yeah, yeah, and actually, before we get into the toys and stuff, we should just go ahead and, since we're talking about games, we'll go ahead and show this real quick. These are well, let me screen share and then I'll explain what they are.
Yeah, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, the what we were just talking about right before we went.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, these are soaps shaped like classic Nintendo games. This is from Ripped Apparel. It's rippedapparel.com. They make T-shirts all the time and stuff. But these are actual soaps, and they're kind of parody versions of games. Like you have The Legend of Potter instead of Legend of Zelda. And you have was it Castle Hyrule, stuff like that. So I mean, it's pretty neat. I think Chris and I really liked Arrows Loaded.
Yep.
And
Galaxy 3.
Yeah, this one, Super Galaxy 3, which is perfect. I really like that one. So these are really cool. You should check them out. What, they're like $10 a piece?
$10 a piece, yeah. And they're soap, so I mean, It's up to you. Do you wish to wash yourself or do you wish to display it? But I don't know how well soap displays after a while.
You're right. as long as you don't get it wet.
Casing, if it comes in a plastic wrap casing, like a shrink wrap casing or something, just don't take it out of that, and it should be okay. Keep it away from heat.
Yeah, keep it away from heat and water. It's kind of like Gremlins. Just
yeah, there you go, and you'll be fine. I mean, you'll be able to keep your soap cartridge for a long time. Or you could do what I did. Go on eBay and start buying some of the old games.
Yeah, exactly. So, or you could just, get that mix thing that you were just talking about. Do it like that.
Well, the remix is not really. It gives you the remix.
Well, yeah, remix of the old games, but they have like collections of older games like that too.
Yeah, absolutely they do.
Yeah.
But for display purposes, if you want to display the old Nintendo games, you got to buy the old Nintendo games.
Right. So, but enough about gaming. Like we said, we're gonna keep that over on the gaming podcast coming up next week, and it's time. Now it's time to talk about some toys, though. So, how about some toy talk?
Okay, let's talk some toy talk.
All right.
And I paused stupidly thinking, okay, this is where Brant's going to insert the intro, but there is none. So, do we want to talk about the stuff we have physically first and then go into links, or go into links and then the physical stuff?
Let's go ahead and do the physical stuff.
Okay. First thing...
Yeah, because they kind of tie into the video game stuff we were talking about anyway. Some of it does.
Well, first thing I want to show up is the thing I talked about on Holo Toys on the podcast a couple of months ago when we were talking about New York Comic Con. I was talking about Nightwing, the Kotobu Kiya statue that you get exclusively if you went to Comic Con, or you could have gone on the website and paid for it, and they would have emailed it to you. That's how I got it. I got mine mailed to me from the website because I was afraid it was going to sell out, and actually, our good friend Kat Kamikuno actually bought the last Nightwing at New York Comic Con. This figure is gorgeous. Look at the face sculpt. And the difference is the blue. As you can see, the original Nightwing logo was blue.
Right.
Now with the new 52, it turned red, and now he's called Grayson. So now it doesn't even matter anymore. But back in the old days, this was Nightwing's official colors. Blue, black, and then you get the Extremis stick, which is awesome. He's in an awesome pose. He has magnets on his feet, which help him stick to his base. So once he's on the base, unless you have like a massive earthquake, this thing ain't moving.
Nice.
A gorgeous figure. And if you're going to make the Batman family, this along with the red Nightwing figure is a must, because this is your classic Robin right here.
Yeah.
Original Robin who became Nightwing. This is your classic Nightwing as well, by the way. So this is a nice statue, inexpensive, now probably ridiculously expensive because I know how people on eBay are, but at its moment when it came out during New York Comic Con, inexpensive. The price of a regular Kotobu Kiya statue.
Yeah, which, we talked about Kotobu Kiya statues many times on the audio podcast, and we're big fans because they are gorgeous, gorgeous statues.
Absolutely. They make great work. I mean, 2 years ago I got Superman, last year I got Catwoman, and this year now I have Nightwing. Maybe I think next year my aim is for Damian, and I'm blanking, but I know they did mention somebody else for Kotobukiya that I wanted. Was it Deadpool?
There was
Maybe.
the Deadpool one, yeah.
Maybe it was Deadpool. I don't remember, but I'll remember because I get the newsletter. So as they come out, I'll be remembering.
Right. So what else did you want to show us?
Oh, do you have anything to show now? To switch over to you for a bit?
I honestly don't. I haven't gotten anything new recently. So on a future show, I definitely will have some stuff to show, just not this time.
Okay. Because you said, hey, Chris, make sure you have some physical stuff. You know, maybe we should show some physical stuff. So I'm like, okay, Brent must have some stuff, so let me just find something.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
All right. The next thing,
I could pull out something really old, but...
well, you just turn sideways and you can show people the stuffed animals behind you.
Yeah. There you go. Those aren't mine, though. I don't know. I don't know if you can see them. There we go.
Yep, you got Spyro, you got Garfield.
There's another Bashful, and then there's a couple of nondescript things. And apparently here's a Care Bear. There you go.
Okay,
I'd have to go in the other room to get the Spider-Man and Batman and all that.
That's good. At least you had something to show. See, look at that. I found something.
I didn't have the camera on me for all that. There's a dog, too. That's a real dog. That's not a toy. Care Bear.
All right.
Sure.
So what I have here is these. What I'm about to show. These objects, because if I say what they are, you're gonna know what they are. These objects are a thin line between toys and video games. And right when I say that, I'm sure most of you know what I'm talking about. Technically, they're parts of video games, just like Skylanders and Disney Infinity. These are part of a video game. However, if you're a fan of Nintendo, you don't have to have the game in order to enjoy these nice, tiny, statuesque figures. But
right.
Because they're figures, it falls along the lines of toys, because Skylanders are considered toys, and so are Disney Infinity figures. So this, just like Skylanders and Disney Infinity, is the thin line between where they are actually toys as well as parts of video games. And what I'm talking about are these guys right here. These are the Nintendo Amiibo figures, which Nintendo Wii U is going to be acclimating a lot of these guys into a lot of their games. Now, as you can see from the base here, I hope you can see it correctly. Yeah. These are Super Smash Bros. U logos. So the figures I'm going to show you, like Mario here, this figure goes to the Super Smash Bros. Wii U game. Basically, you take this figure, you scan it on your gamepad for your Nintendo Wii U, and you get, it's like a Pokemon. You get a level 0 Mario, and then you fight with him, you play with him, and he levels up. You could build up his skills, and then you could go up to level 50, and then that's where it cuts off. I don't know why 50 and not 100, but go figure. I mean, this is Japan after all. Once you get to level 50, all your skills are maxed out, and that's it. That's your Amiibo character. And it's kind of like a game, because every character, from what I understand, in the Super Smash Bros. Game is going to get an Amiibo. There are going to be Amiibos for Mario Kart. There are going to be Amiibos for Hyrule Warriors. And I believe when they did mention there will be Amiibos for Mario Party 10. So we might not just be seeing Mario like this for Super Smash Bros. We might be seeing one with him in a motorcycle or cart. And then we might be seeing him again in party mode. So I guess unless they use the same figure. I doubt that, though. Because, I mean, this is listed for Super Smash Bros. It does have a code, NVL01, so it could just be for Super Smash Bros., which I think would be cool, because if you think about it, you have Mario with his fireball for Smash Bros., then you have Mario in a cart for the Mario Kart game, and then you have Mario, I don't know, maybe jumping up and down with confetti around him for Mario Party.
Yeah.
Just an idea. But I mean, I think it'd be cool to have different types of statues. Because in Super Smash Bros., depending on what mode you beat the game in, you get a different statue. So I think it would be really cool if they did that. And I'll show up the rest of them really quick. That was Mario. Samus is really good. because it has a metallic-esque. I hope it picks up on the live show. It has a very metallic finish. Nice. And there will be a Zero Suit Samus.
Very cool.
Right? That's Samus. This is Villager from Animal Crossing. I'm wondering if they might actually do one for Animal Crossing, but I guess you can't because Animal Crossing, the characters are too customizable. You know, you'd have that. I mean, you get just the default one. Here's Marth from Fire Emblem. They did some of these figures really, really nice. I mean, look at the cape on Marth. You have his emblem from Fire Emblem.
Wow.
On his cape. The sword has detail on it. I mean, these aren't bullshit figures. These are legit. I mean, when you get this, you're saying, okay, these have to be like $20, $25, $30. They're not. They're actually $12.99. That's it.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
They're like basically Skylanders or Disney Infinity. They don't up the price because they're more detailed. Well, Skylanders and Disney Infinity ones, honestly, also are very detailed. But these are like true to their games, whereas with the Disney Infinity, like with the Marvel right now, they're more cartoony. Right. This is my favorite figure right here. I'm glad he was part of the first wave. Basically, was and I like some of the action poses where they actually have a stand because you have them doing like a action pose. For the first wave, they threw out all of the main characters from the very first game, along with a few from Melee and a couple of brand new ones. Villager being one, and I'll show this one off, and Wii Fit Trainer as the other one. Those two characters are brand new to the Super Smash Brothers Brawl or Super Smash Brothers game.
Yeah.
So you get two brand new characters.
It was hilarious. Sorry about the sidetrack, but we had a friend over and we were playing Smash Brothers, and he played with the Wii Fit Trainer. She was like kicking soccer balls here and there and everywhere, and it was funny.
This one's Ellie's, by the way, not mine. I like how they gave her kind of a metallic finish with her skirt as well.
Yeah.
I want to get the feet. You can see that they're feet.
Nice.
Detail with the crown. Another character that's my brother's and my favorite, actually. I like how they put the blue for the stand, but you got Fox from Star Fox. Awesome. Detail is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Down to the face. This is one of Brant's favorites, Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I love me some Donkey Kong. DK. That's awesome. He's huge.
Compared to like a regular figure, he is ginormous. He's one of the bigger figures.
Yeah.
He's heavy too. He's very heavy. The last two are kind of smaller figures. You got Yoshi.
Cool.
And then this guy is the laziest one. He's the one that sits down. You got Kirby. Really nothing on the back. You can see his arms better, but
right.
For the most part, Kirby's just Kirby.
Exactly.
And they all are numbered, or they all have the title NVL001. So I'm guessing that's what the code is for Super Smash Brothers Wii U. Mm-hmm. So that's how we're going to be able to tell the amiibos apart. I don't know for sure, but to be honest, I hope that they do different amiibos per game, so this way you get different poses for your Nintendo figures.
Cool. That's awesome, man.
They're beautiful. I mean, when we heard they were doing this, Michael, myself, and Michael's girlfriend Ellie, we agreed that we were going to be splitting all the amiibos down the middle. We weren't going to miss a single one. Unfortunately, now here's some news. On the 14th, 3 amiibos are being released: Luigi, Zelda, and Diddy Kong. One Melee, one Brawl, and one from the original game. What? And I pre-ordered my Luigi. However, Zelda and Diddy Kong are already sold out on Amazon, so
wow.
I would definitely recommend you go check these guys out because I mean obviously they'll be back in stores by the time they're released, but for the moment it's kind of scary.
Yeah. I like Diddy Kong too. I always use him when I'm playing like Mario Kart or something. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I love Diddy.
I'm surprised Zelda sold out, but like Marth and the original Wave didn't. But no, we're gonna get it. We'll find a way. But we're definitely going. Our goal is to have every single one of the amiibos.
Nice. All right. So we should start talking about some of the stuff. We're basically going to be screen sharing most of the stuff we're talking about today because we don't have it, and some of it's like pre-release. We always talk about pre-release stuff on the show. So where did you want to start?
Actually, one thing we didn't do at the beginning of the show that I thought we would do would be introduce what the show is for people on YouTube who don't know the podcast.
I thought I did, but you can go ahead and elaborate.
No, I actually wanted to say if you want a more detailed. No, I know you did. I just wanted to say this as a disclaimer. If you want a more in-depth, because we did our whole first episode of Holo Toys on Zone4Podcast.com, we explained the entire show in depth for an hour, and I don't think we don't want to do that again on this live show. So if you would like more detail on what this show is all about, check out Zone4Podcast.com. You click the top where it said podcast, you click Holo Toys or Hot, and it'll give you the entire listing of all of our episodes. Check out episode 1, the first hour plus. We talk about what we are going to discuss on the show. The only difference is we took the gaming section out, and that is going to be a new podcast.
Yeah, and also as far as the and action figure segment, which is basically that's a segment we would do it at the end of the show. We would each pick an action figure that would be like our pick of the week or pick of the show. But now that we've changed formats, we really want to show off those figures when we have them in physical form instead of just talking about them or showing a screen share. So we're going to only do that segment now when we actually have something to show. So it's going to be an occasional segment as opposed to every episode is going to have an and action figure.
Yeah.
So. All right. Was there anything else you wanted to say before we get into the screen share?
No, we can go into the links. You want to start since I was just doing a whole amiibo thing?
No, you can go ahead and start. That's fine.
All right.
Tell me where you want to start, and I'll talk about it. How about that?
Okay, let's start with the Assassin's Creed figures, actually.
All right. Let me find them real quick. There they are. All right. There we go.
Okay, this is the Assassin's Creed Saga Series 3 set of 4 figures, but you can get them individually. The 4 figures are Arno, Dorian?
Oops. Hold on.
I want to say Dorian. Altair, Ibn La Ahad, Ezio Auditore, and Atabai. I hope I'm saying their names right, but Arno is from the new game. Altair was from the first game. Ezio was from the third Brotherhood and I believe 4th game. And Black Flag was
Yeah, these are from Todd McFarlane Toys. I just wanted to mention that real quick.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just gonna say.
Oh, okay.
They're highly detailed figures, by the way. They have lots of articulation. I actually saw Wave 2 in my local Walgreens, and they have some really nice figures. You got articulation in the elbows, wrists, head, knees, ankles, everything. And you got lots of nice accessories for most of the figures. I don't know why Taiba is only got his spear. And if you see in the red there, it says Unlock Uplay. What do you call it? Background. Basically, you can get avatars and other types of content. While you buy these figures, you get a little code. So if you have Assassin's Creed, if you have all the games, and you're part of the Uplay network, you get some really nice unlockables.
Nice. And these look amazing too. I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, so I'm really excited about these. McFarlane Toys, they do a lot of great figures. They're very detailed most of the time. They did some Walking Dead ones I know we talked about on the show in past episodes and some other stuff. So.
Yeah, and it all started from, believe it or not, Spawn.
Yeah.
Did some awesome Spawn figures. Then they went into sports. I actually have a McFarlane Toys David Wright figure.
Oh, nice.
When I watched the Mets, David Wright's one of my favorite players in baseball. So I actually got a figure from McFarlane Toys of him. Awesome detail.
Nice. All right. So you want to go into the aliens or Guardians of the Galaxy? Aliens?
Pick and I'll follow you.
All right. Let's see. Get it back on me. Screen share. And be patient with us for this first one. We've never done it in this format, so we're trying out some new things. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
These are the reaction figures, which personally I'm not a fan of these figures at all. But go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, you want me to talk about it? I thought you were going to talk about that one.
Oh, I can talk about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. This is the Alien 3.75 reaction retro action figure Kane with chest burster. We got a couple of these in the Loot Crate boxes not too long ago.
But I think Kane is an extra figure.
Yeah, he wasn't one of the ones that they were offering there. This is a completely different. I do like the chest bursting thing. I don't like these figures in general. They're just, I don't know. I'm just not a fan personally, but I know you're a big Aliens fan.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about it?
I like it, but again, these are figures they're trying to see, this is what I don't understand. When we were kids, we hated our toys because they didn't have what toys have today.
Right.
I don't understand why there are certain people in this world now that want to go, hey, I want toys like back in the 1980s when there was no articulation. The legs just went up and down and the arms just went up and down.
Right.
And there was little to no detail. It's like, really? You want that? I hated that. I wanted the tall, big figures that at least had a little bit more detail to them.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's why I always got into G.I. Joes, because they always had the more points of articulation than your Star Wars figures.
Yep.
So, I don't know. But I do like the chest person Alien, though. That looks kind of neat. So.
I would get it just for that, to have it as a display somewhere.
Yeah. All right. Where are we going next?
Let's go to... Oh, I gotta do this one. The Guardians of the Galaxy one.
All right. Get it on there. Yeah, this one is pretty awesome.
Okay.
There we go.
This is the Rocket Raccoon. How do you pronounce this? Guardians of the Galaxy action hero Vignette. Vignette, thank you.
Yeah.
Rocket Raccoon red suit. Basically a statue of Rocket Raccoon. It's $125. It comes out in January. But it is such a nice looking figure. If you're a fan of Rocket Raccoon from the movie, definitely something I would recommend. I mean, I know Guardians of the Galaxy, actually, speaking of Kotobukiya is doing a Avengers line. So I think this is a perfect Guardians of the Galaxy line of statues if you're interested. I'm sure they'll have other connecting figures from the rest of the Guardians. This figure looks spectacular. Detail looks great. Again, though, it is just a statue. So really what you see is what you get, and that's that.
Yeah, but like you said, if you're a fan of Rocket Raccoon, this is something you'll definitely want to have displayed on your shelf. I think it looks fantastic. I love Rocket from the movie. And speaking of the movie, just to let everybody know, the Blu-ray DVD comes out on next Tuesday, December 9th. So.
Nice.
Yeah. So, Chris, I know you haven't seen it yet, so.
Yep, that's how I'm going to see it.
There you go. All right.
All right.
Let's see. What else we got here? Let's go down the list. Let's see what's going on. I'll save that one for you. Oh, this one I can talk about. You probably know where I'm going.
Probably. Yep.
Yeah. This is, let me look at the actual name here. Close that up.
Click the second picture.
Yeah, this is a Figure Arts Harley Quinn. This one? Of course you want me to click that. Is that the one you were talking about?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Love the detail.
Yeah, it is very nice detail. Look at the articulation. You can really see it good from that angle.
There are other poses
Yeah.
with the figure, so. And there also, I want you to notice the face. There's different face plates.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll probably be in the...
Yep.
Oh, yeah, because one of them was really smiling, and this is... It's pretty cool. Figure Arts always does nice figures as well. This one comes with, well, it's 6 inches. It doesn't say. Oh, it's several hands. 7 hands and 2 face parts. There you go. So, I like that first one. I love the hammer.
Yes.
Very nice figure there. That's something I would definitely get that. I may get that. How much is it?
$55.
I won't get that. But it's a nice thought. All right. What's next?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
It
What
has
we're about to
begun.
show is the Mortal Kombat X 6-inch
Yeah.
figure Series 1. It's 3 figures. You got Raiden, you got Sub-Zero, and you got Scorpion. But I only see Brant's face.
I was trying to find them. I got so many links open. Sorry. There we go.
Okay. So Raiden comes with 2 sets of hands and a lightning ball. Sub-Zero comes with 2 swords, fist hands, and of course the "Get over here" chant.
Get over here. Yeah.
And Sub-Zero comes with an ice sword and an ice hammer. Guys, if there was ever a figure series I would even consider getting, and these are 3.5 inch, I believe. I want to make sure. It says 6 inch, but on the bottom, no, they are 6.
They're coming out with both sizes. They're coming out with the 3.5 inch, and they're coming out with the 6 inch. These are the 6 inch.
Right, these are 6 inch. The ones you can check it out on Comic Related. Comic Related, I believe, had the 3.5.
Yeah. And these are by Mezco, I believe. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So.
And I will definitely be getting the 6 inch. I'm not a fan of the 3 inch, but I will definitely. And since there's only 3, I will definitely be picking up all 3. If you want the full series, it's only. The list price is $62, but on the website we're showing you, which we are not advertising because they are not paying us to advertise them,
Right.
they are on sale for $52. They are estimated to arrive in May of 2015. So, Brant, for my birthday, guess what I want?
Nice. Well, my birthday's in March, so that doesn't help me. But next Christmas, maybe.
Maybe.
No, these are awesome. I actually I love 3.5 inch figures because that's what GI Joes are. That's just always what I was into. So I would really like the 3.5 inch versions personally.
I'm actually going to save this link and send it to Mike.
Nice. Buy these for my birthday.
No.
Good old brother of mine.
Yours.
What?
It's your pick.
Oh, it's my pick. Okay. I will show you some Funkos then, if I can find.
I grabbed 2. Both are part of series, and there's also one other series that we're not showing, but there is going to be a Matrix series also.
Okay. Well, these I was actually going to show different ones. There's some Walmart exclusives.
Okay.
That they're doing Transformers and How to Train Your Dragon. And these are Bumblebee, Stinger, and Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. These are, let's see, just in time for the holidays, so they should be at your Walmart now.
I did not see any of those at my Walmart, but I got to be honest with you, I saw Toothless at my Walmart. That is not the Toothless I saw at my Walmart.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, there's. Wait, Walmart or Walgreens? Did you say?
Walmart.
Oh, I don't have a Walmart. That's
Yeah.
why. I have
Right. I was about to say, of course you didn't see them at your Walmart. You don't have one. I'm going to keep an eye out. I'm actually going to Walmart later tonight, so I will see if I see them.
Hey, Brent, if you see a Toothless, send it to Cindy.
Okay.
And I'll take a Stinger.
They do look really cool. Stinger and Bumblebee look exactly the same, though.
Exactly.
Except for the hand. The right hand is a little different. But.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Bumblebee. That's why I said Stinger looks awesome.
You don't like Bumblebee? What's wrong with you? Or just that version of Bumblebee?
I like Toothless.
Get out of my podcast, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Brent.
Say hello to a Hall of Toys audience there. That's Cindy.
Hello, audience out there, fellow fans. and friends and everybody else out there.
Tommy should be around somewhere.
Yes, he is.
Okay. I had another picture. There's an individual picture.
That's
too.
the regular Toothless.
Yeah. And that's... Okay, these are the Walmart. That's a little tiny picture, but... Anyway, you get the point. So we want to show... We can go ahead and, since we're talking about Funkos, go ahead and talk about the other ones?
Yes. One I want to show, and that's the Crow.
Oh, okay. Let me... Because I had the other one open. There it is.
That's to connect to my comic side. The Crow looks awesome. Honestly,
Yeah.
Sting, the Sting that we got in WCW was based off of the Crow,
Right.
and that's a major reason why I would definitely consider buying this figure, because at some point WWE has to make a Sting figure, especially now that he's back,
Yeah.
and I would love to have the Crow for a side-by-side with Sting.
Oh, that'd be awesome. You know they're making a new movie, right?
With the Crow, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that,
thought- Really cool, that figure.
yeah. This is really nice. We're big Funko fans. Anyway, we do a Funko spotlight over on Comic Frontline, and we talk about them all the time on Comic Related as well. So this is just another example of the fine work they do. Love it.
I have a huge collection. Unfortunately, the shelf that I display them on is not here. It's downstairs. But I definitely, we have a nice collection so far. Right now, in my room right here, I have the Turtles. I have White Lantern Superman, Red Sun Superman, both of those being exclusive. Superboy and Nightwing, which is the red Nightwing variant from New York Comic Con 2 years ago.
Cool. And let's see what I think the other one was over here. There we
Yeah,
go.
the other one should be right behind it, or
Yeah.
right in front of it. That's up your alley, because I know, yeah.
Skipper for Penguins of Madagascar.
And
I
you
love
get
the cheese.
other three are there too. The other three are there too.
Oh, are they?
Not in the links, but they do have the others.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cool.
I am definitely, I will tell you guys right now, I am a fan of Penguins of Madagascar. I will be getting all four.
There we go.
There's
Kowalski.
Kowalski.
No way.
Got Private. And again, back to Rico with the dynamite. That's pretty cool.
Love Rico.
Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
going to get all four probably. When were they scheduled? The schedule was on the site.
Let's see. Close that. February.
February. Okay, I'll be getting those.
Right? Or
Cool.
Valentine's. Babe, you know what I get you for Valentine's?
Penguins of Madagascar.
Penguins of Madagascar.
Good. You buy two for me, and I'll buy two for you. I want Private and Skipper.
I'll get the other two then.
You get Rico and Kowalski.
There you go. Alright, so what do you want to look at next?
I would like to look at the bank, the vinyl bank.
The vinyl bank?
Yes, you passed it when you were screen sharing.
Oh, I did?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Well, give me a second. I'll find it again. Vinyl bank. Vinyl bank. Vinyl bank. I can't find that one.
It's a fist.
Oh, that. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I didn't know what you were talking about. My bad. Here we
The
go.
bank.
I didn't know it was a bank. I just saw the fist.
That is the Marvel Infinity Gauntlet Previews exclusive vinyl bank. That is Thanos' glove
Hey,
with
Chris.
all the nice jewels, and you can put your. I only see zone 4. You're not screen sharing right.
What? I am screen sharing.
Your video's off. Unscreen share and then do it again. There
Can
you
see
are.
See me. Okay. How about now?
Waiting for it. I see a black screen. There it is.
Okay.
You get all the Infinity Gems in a nice gauntlet, and you can put your coins probably in between his pointer and middle finger.
Hey, Chris.
Uh,
Is it a bank?
yes.
I didn't know it was a bank. I'm sorry.
It's
a
okay.
gauntlet.
The word bank was like at the very end, so.
Yeah, well, I didn't see the name. I just had the picture like large on the screen.
I'm trying to see when it came out because it's out already. It's $30. It's from the Previews magazine, so it's an exclusive for Previews.
Ah, it's pretty cool.
I would get it,
Mhm.
but at the same time, I don't know. $30.
Maybe for 15.
Is there a sizing? I already X'd on my link.
Sizing? It doesn't. It just says 2.10 pounds.
Yeah, I figured. So
Yeah.
it could be probably the size, probably just regular bank size.
Yeah. So. All
All
right.
right, Brant, you're up.
Okay. I
I
will
would
pick.
think you'd want Michael Bay thing.
You will get what? Michael Bay.
Yeah, there's a Michael Bay toy that I selected.
Oh, I did not see that yet. I saw this, so I wanted to pull this up because I know you'd love talking about these anyway.
Okay.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, dude. Can you
Yay!
see them?
Yes, I see them. Those are the turtles. Here, I'll read them off.
Mini-mates, right?
The Mini-Mates, yes. Series 1. Basically, they're blind bags.
Oh.
And that's for a display, which is 18 bags, a whole box. It's $107 usually, but from this side it's cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, those are all the figures you can get. There is one other figure that they are not displaying there, and that is a translucent green Raphael. It's a mutagen ooze. Basically, one in a box, so it's very rare to catch. But it's hard to get the 4 turtles, too. So, honestly, for me, I love the 4 turtles. I like the foot soldiers. I like the no. There's 2 of them. I don't like the Swiss Army knife foot soldier. Shredder's nice, and April. Well, they had to throw somebody else in that we don't like, right?
That we don't like. You don't like April?
I like April, but when it comes to figures, it would have been good enough if it was the 4 turtles, Shredder, and the foot soldiers, and maybe Casey. I would have liked to have Casey in the first wave.
No love for Splinter, huh?
Splinter could have been in the second wave with April.
Okay. And Bebop and Rocksteady?
And Bebop and Rocksteady and Krang.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I would like to see Casey.
But again, it's hard. The one thing I don't like with mini-made blind bags is, as always, I mean, Mike and I already got a couple of the new Halo Alphas. It's so hard to get. Like, for me, I want the 4 turtles. I don't care if I don't get a foot soldier. I don't care if I don't get Shredder. I just want the 4 turtles. I don't even care if I don't get the ultra rare mutagen figure. I just want the 4 turtles. And you know how hard it is to just get the 4 turtles?
Yeah.
Thank you, Cindy. Get out of my podcast.
I'm still trying to figure out what Michael Bay thing you're talking about.
AD-13.
Oh, okay. That's
Screen
what you're talking
share.
about. I wasn't sure if that's what you're talking about or not.
Yeah, that's Michael Bay, dude. That is Michael Bay written all over it.
It's Devastator.
Yes.
Alright. Put it back on me. Screen share. There we go.
Okay, guys, this is... I'm sorry, this has to be the Michael Bay version of Devastator. Devastator is several Transformers, they transform. That's their car mode. You're going to have to do the other pictures.
Oh, are they not? Oh,
That's the car mode.
Gotcha.
There's another one where they're robots. None of the other one. Yeah. That's their robot mode. And then all of them combine to make one gigantic figure, which is Devastator. That is the new Devastator, and I hate it. I hate it. God's green earth, I hate it. Now, original Devastator was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
It was 5 vehicles. How many vehicles does this Devastator take?
6, I think. Maybe 7?
7.
Yeah, it's 7. Yeah.
And they're small.
No. Yeah, this is definitely... I think this was the movie version.
Yeah, I officially hate this Devastator.
Mm-hmm.
And not because of the vehicles, it's not because of their individual robot modes, it's that giant robot.
Yeah.
That giant robot has no place in the Transformers universe.
Yeah, I agree. I miss the old style combiners.
I wish we had a picture of the old style combiners.
Oh, the original Devastator?
Yeah.
I'll stop screen sharing and find it real quick. How about that? And do a side-by-side comparison, maybe?
Oh, no, you can just show the old Devastator, the real Devastator.
Original Devastator. Well, keep talking so I'm not just...
Okay,
silent.
now my problem with the Devastator from the movie is he looks like a freaking mix between a monkey and a bug and everything that's Decepticons in a Michael Bay movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Dumb, and I don't feel that seven Decepticons need to be made to make a Devastator. I think the original 5 was more than enough.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Well, of course, it was the 5 plus there were little add-on pieces, like the head was a attachable piece, the waist, I think, was an attachable piece between the legs and the top Transformer. But in the anime, I mean, it all came together with just the 5. And it looked like a freaking robot, not a freaking ape bug monster thing, Michael Bay.
All right. There's a side-by-side, kind of.
That's the original Devastator. Show the original Devastator first. See, the arm was one figure. Well, two figures, two different figures that had the attachment for the upper arm and the hand.
Mm-hmm.
The middle, oh, I'm sorry, it was 6. The middle top is another Decepticon. The middle bottom is another Decepticon, and then the 2 legs are 2 different Decepticons. But it was a simple transformation, and it looks like a freaking robot. It looks like the Devastator. Now, if you look at the other one, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Honestly, what the heck is that? A spider? A robot?
Yeah, it honestly didn't look that bad in the movie. This is, like, weird. I don't know what's going on there.
It looks like somebody ate the Devastator original model, threw it up, and that's what it got.
Yeah. I agree, Tommy. It's just not cool.
No, not at all. It was something I had to throw out there because it's a $70 figure.
Right. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Oh, I have something else that's ridiculous, but I hope you don't pick that for your next one.
Okay. You're probably talking about the weapon?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll show the 2 alien figures.
Yes. Show both.
I think that's all that's left is those 3.
Yeah, those 3, yeah.
Alright, so here we have her name's slipping my mind.
Ripley.
Oh, Ripley, thank you. I wanted to call her Riley, and I knew that wasn't right.
Ellen Ripley with the flamethrower and
the cat. I love the cat. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
That's from Nika.
It's from NECA. It's the NECA figures. If you guys remember the pictures Brant shared,
yeah,
that's one of the figures I saw in the display case.
Right.
Don't let the picture fool you. It's a big figure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. It's do they tell? No, they just tell the weight.
It's at least an 8-inch figure, 6 to 8-inch figure.
Yeah, yeah, you saw it in person, so.
Yes.
And then here was the other one.
That's Ripley in the spacesuit, and you see Jonesy in the position.
Yeah.
Also, another figure which I didn't show is Dallas. They have Dallas in the Nostromo gear.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Stop passing.
Look, there's the wow. Stop right there a minute. The alien egg with launching face hugger has now gone down to $25. Originally, that was like $40.
Wow. Yeah. Bunch of figures. I can't find the Dallas one right now. Oh, there it is. There we go.
That's him.
Cool. All right, so the last one.
Okay, you can just click it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this is, don't unclick the picture until I tell you, though, because it's hilarious when I explain it. Okay, this is the Halo 2 Anniversary Edition Brute Plasma Rifle. Full scale, completely to scale, has LED lights, sound effects. I want to make sure I'm saying this right. Yeah. Okay, it has LED lights. It has sound effects. There's a backstory to it. Masterfully sculpted, painted, authentic. It's own authentic piece of the video game history. Limited edition, only 150 pieces. Guess how much it is, everybody?
Is this the part where I click away?
This is the part where you click off and you show the page. $650. Ain't no way a brute gun is worth over $1,500. I don't care how authentic or how limited. You can keep it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay anywhere near that price.
And keep in mind, that's just this website's price.
No, that's the this web.
That is the list price too. Okay.
That's the list price.
Okay. I'll show the other.
I'm sorry. No way. No way is that worth the money.
No.
Working mechanics, LED lights, I don't care. $150 is pushing it.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
This, my friends, is an example of why toys are getting too much with toys, because people, the companies see they can get away with murder because you have adult collectors that'll buy almost anything for almost any price, and they see that toys aren't exactly for kids anymore, so they can up the price to stuff like this, and I promise you, those 150 will sell. Because some people out there won't care that it's $650. But this is the reason why toys are becoming more and more expensive. Because people are willing to pay top dollar without thinking, hey, if I say no to $650, maybe it'll go down to $150 at some point, or not even, maybe $50. Because that toy, I don't care how much you want to say it's a replica, it's a toy, is almost over $1,000. It's over halfway to $1,000. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You only have to add another $400 and it's $1,000.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
If you want two of those, it's over $1,000.
Yeah.
Forget it. I say it's not worth it. Even when they sell out and people start selling them on eBay for quadruple the price or whatever, it's not worth it. It's a toy with lights, which you put batteries in, and one day the lights blow out and the sound effects don't work, or your children or your grandchildren are going to come over and they're going to knock it down and they're going to crack it and scratch it and break it, and you know what? That $600 and somewhat dollars, that $650 you spent, you're going to cry over it.
Right.
For $50, I won't cry. Let it break. Hey, look, I paid only $50 for it. If my grandson or my son breaks it, whatever. You know what? It was just $50. But $650? That shit's going to be in a steel-plated glass casing where I won't even touch it. And then you know what? That's a waste of $650 to have something to display but never play with, never shoot with. There's the Zone 4 Facebook channel, by the way, everybody.
Oh. Sorry.
Facebook.com/Zone4Podcast. You can check it out there.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I forgot I was screen sharing.
I don't see a purpose. See, Brant, this is the problem with toys.
Right.
The big companies, like, I don't want to throw out names because I don't want people to start hating us, and we just did this first live show, but certain companies think that they have the right to up the price for certain toys because only they target mostly adults.
Right. No, I know. It's crazy.
I don't know. Would you pay $650 for something like that?
There's no way on earth I'd pay $650 for that.
No way.
Yeah. It's insane. I don't. We've had this conversation. Yeah, Chris says hi. I haven't gotten the headphones out yet. There we go. Hopefully, there's not too much of an echo.
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 Only if I scream. No, only if I scream. So I just won't scream.
All right.
Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
Yeah. Once she gets situated, oh, you can see her already. There we go.
And now we have a mix of Hola Toys and Where's My Tail.
Where is it?
I will say this. I did watch y'all's intro before I went to work today, and that was an awesome intro.
Oh, thanks. Hopefully, well, we'll plug it at the end. We'll talk about it more then. So thank you. We had fun. We recorded that like 5 times, but we had fun.
You know, I could tell that you did it at least once before because there were little hints dropped at the beginning that you did this before.
Yeah. No, we did it like 3 times.
Three
Times, yeah. So.
Wow.
We kept messing up. I kept messing up.
Yes. It was him.
But would you pay $650 for that?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a Halo gun that lights up.
It's the root gun from Halo 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Full size.
Yeah.
Real metal.
They don't see
I
it.
guess.
It's metal?
No,
Is it
I'm
metal?
asking.
She's asking.
I think
It
it's
is-
plastic.
Plastic for $650.
Let's see. I'm trying to read and see if it says 28 pounds. I can tell you that. That's
Polystone. No, polystone. That's plastic.
yeah. 28 pounds.
Yep.
No, I
Jeez.
would not.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Yeah, it has working LED effects. Still, that's $650. Jeez.
Yeah, my answer to that is a standing no. And before we start this wonderful board game section off, I would like to say that Nickelodeon has released an awesome Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Monopoly set. We would love to review that. I would love to get my hands on one. It looks really awesome, so if you'd like for us, and Brant's going to look for a picture as I'm talking about it. Good job, Brant.
That's what I do.
It's awesome. Instead of territory or plots, you have you got the villains of the Turtles. Instead of like the hat, the dog, and everything, you have the 4 Ninja Turtles that you can play as, and Casey Jones. And instead of houses, little and big, you get pizza slices and pizza boxes.
Cool.
That's it, right?
No, that's the Nickelodeon one for the Nickelodeon show. There's one for the classic Turtles.
Ah.
But that's a nice one to show.
Yeah.
It's right. Yep, that's it. Your mouse is right on it. Yep. That's the classic Turtles. See, you got the 4 Turtles, Splinter, and Casey. Instead of big houses, you have the pizza box, and instead of the small houses, you got a pizza slice. If you back out of that, there is a picture of the board. I saw that. It's the one. X that out? Yeah, I think it's that one. Yeah, that's it. And you can't make it bigger. There was a bigger one.
I can kind of see it.
Yeah, you still get the same 4 corners. You have the go to the jail, the car, and I forgot what the and the jail, go to jail, car, and go spaces. But then everything after that is completely different. Instead of territory cards and stuff like that, you got the Mutagen cards and the Allies cards, which is the one with the Casey Jones face on it.
Yeah. Cool.
Really great stuff, and the money has the turtles on it actually too, but you can't see the money really. That I could tell when you zoomed in, you couldn't tell.
Right.
The properties are green.
Oh yeah, they are. Cool.
It's a
Yeah.
really cool set. I'd love to get my hands on one to review, and I might at some point. I hope.
Chris is our resident TMNT fan, which I grew up with it too. So love the Turtles. You like the Turtles? She doesn't like the Turtles.
Oh, come on, not even the Funko
Yeah, I don't
figures.
really watched any of them.
Never watched the Turtles?
Sorry.
That's going on the list.
Is it?
Get
We-
the Turtle box set, DVD box set, the whole series in one box for like $60.
Yeah. We have a list of things we're going to make each other watch. So.
Turtles. I'll be on that show, whatever show it is. Start with the movies. Go into the cartoon then.
Yeah. So that's it for the toys, right?
That wasn't toys. That was our segue into the board games. Because
Uh-huh.
now it's technically a board game, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I was saying the Halo thing. I'm sorry, that was a really
Oh,
good
please.
segue.
I want to forget the Halo thing. Yeah. The Halo thing's done. That was done 5 minutes ago. Never
Okay,
talked about again.
right. All right, so for tabletop talk this time, there wasn't a whole lot of new games that I found. We're going to talk about some of the stuff that we've been playing recently, but I did find a couple on Kickstarter, which I will screen share as soon as I find them. Yeah, this one has already ended. It's funded.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got a lot?
Yeah. It's called Dragon Flame. I think it's a card game. Let me get it up there. There we go. They got 20,000. They pledged. They were looking for 10,000. They got 20,500 and some odd. Yeah, it's cards. I didn't get a whole chance to really look through it before, but it looks really cool. I think I like card games.
I like it. Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I'm not gonna play the video or anything, but
Sorry.
it's for 2 to 5 players. It's a 30-minute card game. That was pretty nice.
The art's good.
It's
Yeah.
a 30-minute D&D.
Basically. Yeah, it's probably just like the mechanics of any typical card game like that. So, like your Magic or whatever. This is by Minion Games, so you can find details on it on miniongames.com. And the other one, I'm sure Lisa will love this one. Brains. This one still has 27 days to go. They're 5,000 of their $8,000 goal, so they're really close. You get to play as zombies and start the apocalypse. I thought that was pretty cool.
Actually, the title is wrong. That's not Brains. That's Brains.
Good point. It's a 1 to 6 player game. You can do player versus player. I love that you are a zombie. I like that.
That
Pretty neat.
reminds me of Left 4 Dead, where you get to play as different types of zombies. The bloat looks like the bloater.
Yeah, they have your typical stereotypical kinds. The limper.
That's funny.
The brawler. The lich. Okay. The spawner. Okay. So, yeah. Not a whole lot board game wise that I could find though this time. Oh, you weren't on here earlier. I don't know if you might see this later, but
Soap?
yeah. I'll
Like
screen share
soap?
it again. Yeah, it's
Oh, show Lisa really quick the Funko figure that she might like.
oh
When you make soap.
yeah, they're like parodies, but they're like made to look like the Nintendo cartridges.
Oh.
Super Galaxy 3 Guardians. Super Galaxy Guardians. Super
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Which one? The penguins?
Yeah.
Where-
That's the bank that you didn't know was a
I
bank.
know. I've got them all out of order now. Oops. There we go.
Penguins and Madagascar.
Yeah, they have all 4 of them.
Cool. I've actually never seen any of those movies.
Dear God!
I haven't either, honestly.
You know, I rarely watch TV, and when I finally find something that's relatable to TV, watch it.
I did see some. Don't they have like a? Wasn't there a cartoon, Madagascar cartoon, for a while?
There was Penguins of Madagascar on
Oh,
Nickelodeon.
I've probably seen bits and pieces of it, but I didn't even see any of the Madagascar movies.
I didn't watch the Madagascar movies either. I saw the Penguins of Madagascar on Nickelodeon.
Oh, okay.
It's on Netflix, Cindy said, so just go on Netflix.
Well, there you go. We'll check it out. So, I know you haven't been playing a lot of board games, Chris, so I guess we'll be doing most of
Gee,
it.
I wonder why. I've got, what, one person to play with? Even Monopoly. At least I can play with my brother Monopoly. You can play 2 people Monopoly.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
3.
you do have the DC deck building game, right?
Yes, and I played that with Michael once.
Okay. We talked about this on the last episode, I think, but the Forever Evil expansion pack just came out 2 days ago on December 3rd. So anybody out there that plays it, that is now available from Cryptozoic. So.
Yeah, Cryptozoic's another awesome site that makes really great card games.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we've actually been doing a lot of game nights. We've been playing a lot of board games. Even on Thanksgiving, we played a few.
Yeah.
So, and I did want to, before we even get into that, I did want to mention that Tabletop came back recently for season 3. And I'll just show you. Anybody that's not familiar with Tabletop, it's a show on YouTube. Will Wheaton hosts it, and he has a bunch of different celebrities come and play games with them. So far, they've only had 2 regular episodes. What was the first game they played? Takedo, and then they played Forbidden Desert.
I thought that what's-her-name made a reappearance. The one that I like from Warehouse 13.
Felicia Day?
Yeah.
Or Allison Scagliotti? Which one?
I know she returned for another game.
Allison Scagliotti was the one on Warehouse 13. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on a couple episodes, right?
I love Allison. Allison, if you're watching, you're awesome.
But Felicia Day was on a couple of these too. She was on this one, right?
What, Cindy? It's not my fault that Allison's a wonderful person.
But everybody should go check out this. If you're into tabletop gaming, you should check out the show. I highly recommend it. It's fun.
No, actually.
Yeah, Forbidden Desert, the one they just played, is one we have played.
Yeah, and it's very hard. It's a cooperative game, and we played it with like 6. We played it with 6 people one time, didn't we?
I don't think it
No, it's 4 people.
5, right? I think it goes up to
I don't know.
5.
We played it with some people.
Play it with people.
Yeah.
Living people.
It's kind of interesting because it's like you have these tiles in the middle of the table, and they're like the desert, and as each turn you have like this storm, right?
Yeah.
That hits
Like
and
a
like
sandstorm.
yeah, sandstorm, and you flip the tiles over, and if it flips over twice or something like that, it's gone or whatever, right?
It's buried.
It's buried.
You
Yeah.
have to uncover it.
Yeah. So and you have to like get to the where you gotta get to the flight pad.
Flight pad at the end.
Yeah.
You're collecting pieces of your ship.
Yeah,
like
you're
this
collecting pieces of your ship that are scattered all over the board, and you have to get all your landing party to the flight pad and get out before the sandstorm takes away everything. So
Yeah.
it's
Buries it all.
Yeah, it's
or
really
you
hard.
die
yeah.
because you run
I
out of water.
picked up sticks.
and they also have a Forbidden Island, which is very similar, only you're trying to not sink.
Yeah.
So
I believe Forbidden Island was the first game that in that series.
yeah.
I actually bought my brother Forbidden Desert first, so we were more familiar with that one.
Yeah. But Forbidden Island was a little bit easier, I think.
Yeah,
So,
but
Yeah.
still very difficult to win.
yeah.
We've only won once.
Yeah.
There was a game, I was a kid, so you guys were a little bit older than me. It was a penguin game where you had to get a piece of paper towel, which nowadays, if you got a piece of paper towel, the game would take forever. And what you did was you put the marbles in water, and then everybody took a turn with tweezers, and you put the marbles on top of the paper towels. And whoever, you know what I'm talking about. I see Lisa nodding already. And whoever was the one that broke the paper towel was the loser.
It could be. There was another one that might have been Don't Break the Ice, where you like hammer out little pieces of ice.
Oh yeah, that's what Don't Break the Ice was. What would that be, the 90s?
Yeah, 90s, absolutely.
And let's see, what else we played recently? Apples to Apples.
Yeah, Apples to Apples.
That's a really easy game that anybody can play. It's a family game, and it's basically you can probably explain it better than I can while I look for this.
It's another card game, and each turn you are somebody plays a card with a word on it. Like, what was one of them? What was that one that Mom used Hugh Jackman for?
Oh, spicy.
Spicy was the word, and everybody looks through their hand of cards, and they pick something that they think fits that word the best. So Mom had Hugh Jackman in her hand, and she played it for spicy.
Yeah. I put the word spicy down. I think I played it. I chose spicy, and she chose Hugh Jackman to match spicy. So it's kind of funny.
Yeah, the person that played the first word picks what they think fit best.
Yeah.
And whoever gets 4,
Yeah.
I think,
Whoever wins
first
4 cards wins
the game. So it's a really easy, quick game.
Yeah.
We played that one on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because it was easy for the whole family.
Yeah. And then we played something. I don't know if we could play this one. We're talking about possible. I don't know why I put it on Chris. We're talking about possibly playing some dice games over the live shows, like as extra episodes of Hall of Toys down the line, if we can figure out the mechanics to make it work.
Hey, we could play Monopoly. All you have to do is get a pair of dice, and then I'll move your characters for you and not cheat.
Yeah, we can do that
That's
too. But we found a zombie dice. I think we've talked about it on the show before. It's by Steven Jackson game, the guy that does Munchkin. But it's basically just a dice game where you roll and you try to get zombie brains before you get gunshots. And if you get 3 gunshots, you lose all your brains that you got that roll. And whoever gets the 13 first wins. Right? So it's fun.
It was fun and pretty easy. So if y'all had a set and we had a set, we could definitely play together.
Yeah. Yeah, we found a few dice games that we'll be running by you in the future that we might be able to play on here.
Okay.
And let's see what else we played recently.
We played We only played one round of it, but we played one called The Resistance.
Yeah, which was featured on Tabletop.
Yeah, my brother picked that one up, and basically it's
Thin Ice is the game you're talking about, Chris.
nice. Yeah, that is it.
The penguin game that you played when you were a kid, it's Thin Ice. Just so you know. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, the Resistance, there are 2 traders in the game. Or I guess depending on how many players there are.
Yeah.
But there were 2 people that are working against everybody else, but you don't know it. So it was a pretty quick game.
It was, and I get to be one of the spies.
Yeah,
It was fun.
and I got accused of being one of the spies
It was
because
hilarious,
my brother
yeah.
didn't pay attention.
He didn't pay attention. He was totally convinced that Lisa was one of the spies, and so he sent me on the last mission, and I failed it, and the spies won.
Yeah, and I said
Wow.
It was
I was
hilarious.
screaming at him that I am not a spy, and he just wouldn't listen.
I played my role very well. So,
And he was very unobservant.
yeah.
So that one was pretty fun.
Yeah. You heard me about Thin Ice, right?
Lisa's brother.
He's ignoring me. See, this is what I deal with, folks. I get ignored by Chris.
He's still.
I know, he's still ignoring me.
I can't hear you because I heard Lisa talking.
You can't hear me at all?
No, whenever Lisa's talking, she overpowers your voice on my end. So you're the under voice on that.
I'm gonna start yelling!
Okay, that's fine. Now, what did you say that you wanted me to reply to?
No, I said Thin Ice was the name of the game that you were
That's
talking
it. Yes.
Yeah. So I just wanted to let you know.
Now, if only you could have said that when Lisa wasn't talking, I would have heard you.
I said it 3 different times, but that's okay. It's all good.
Well, Lisa's talking about her brother picking her, and then I've got this one over here going, yeah. So I'm sorry if out of the 3 times you got overtalked by a baby, Lisa, and possibly Cindy complaining about something. I always ignore something.
Hey, Tommy wants to play games too, that's all.
That's another thing. Tommy's definitely got to grow up with some tabletop toys and stop stopping my change.
I'm sorry.
So, let's see, what else? Elder Sign we played once.
Why did you look at each other like that, and then you kind of give that look?
What?
I
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, sure. Okay, all right.
We were thinking
Right.
simultaneously. That's what we were doing. Let's see, what else? I beat Lisa at Disney Trivia.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I was pretty proud of myself.
I was
How's
easy
it
on
Brant?
a couple of them.
Disney trivia.
Yeah. And it was like some obscure stuff that I had no clue on, too. Like old movies from the 30s or something. I
Wow.
know, wasn't that old, but you know what I mean. From the early days of Disney.
How old are you again, Brent?
Old enough to know some Disney trivia.
30s?
No, I'm not that old. Don't let the hat fool you.
Old.
Let's
We
see.
played Pandemic.
Pandemic. You have to stop an outbreak. It's very hard. We
You know,
lost.
it's weird you say that because there is another game on computer, and it's kind of like Pandemic, only backwards. You have to cause a virus and make it.
I like it.
I don't remember what it was called though. It's on Steam.
Oh, okay.
You create it, and then you have to expose the world to it. And the only way to win is to destroy the entire human population. It's not called Ebola.
No, that's what we have here.
That's what we have. That's a real virus. You make a virus. It's based off of what's going on with Ebola, if that's what you mean.
Yeah.
But it's not called Ebola. I don't know what it's called. I think plague or something. Yoxcast played it recently.
Ah, cool.
But that goes with video games, so I'm going to hush up now.
That's all right. We'll be talking about that next week. Anything else? I can't think of.
I can't think of anything that we really. Oh, Seven Wonders.
Oh, Seven Wonders. We really like that game. It's fun. That's all. No, there's a bunch of expansions to it too, and I don't know how to explain that game.
You're
really.
basically, it's a deck building game, kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of a deck building game because you gotta at each turn you get 3 rounds of turns, and you gotta decide whether you're going for resources or you're going for science stuff. I can't remember what they're called.
You're trying to build your
You're
civilization, kind of.
Yeah, each person gets a place like Giza or Babylon, Macedonia. Is that one of them? Maybe. Anyway, different places like that, and you're trying to build. It's called Seven Wonders because 7 wonders of the world, and that's where all the 7 wonders are.
It must be.
Like, well, aren't the sphinxes in Giza and stuff like that? So yeah, and you're trying to build your civilization, but it's fun. We play that all the time.
It's fun because you never really know who's winning until the very end when you count up the points.
Yeah, because you got to count up so many different points. You battle each other too if you have war cards or not war cards, artillery cards, whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called. But you got to count like your gold cards and your purple cards and your brown cards. It's all this different stuff, and your money and your victories and all that stuff.
Cindy just said you sound very excited talking about this game.
Is she being serious or is she being sarcastic?
Are you being serious or sarcastic? Kind of both.
It really is a fun game.
Nice. No, it is fun. We played it, I think, almost every game night.
Could you lower me just a little bit because I'm echoing, and I think that could be another reason why I can't hear you too well.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No worries.
There. Is that better?
Echo! Yeah, better.
You can lower it here.
Well,
I didn't know. This is not my computer. Oh, that's on everything. Yeah, I could have done it there. Duh.
This isn't even Brant's bedroom.
No, because my computer would crash. So Lisa was kind enough to let me use her computer.
I was finished working, so it worked out.
Yeah, definitely worked out. If she was working, I would have been on my phone. But yeah, I think that's it. We'll talk about some other games next time because we're, I'm sure, with Christmas, we're all of us in this area, her and her family, and me and friends and stuff. We all like board games and stuff, so I'm sure we'll have new stuff to talk about once Christmas.
Brant, X-Day on the Isthmus Day, because when you say Isthmus, Tommy goes cuckoo.
Ah, on that special day that happens later in the month.
Better.
Okay, thank you.
He did not have this time.
Yeah, no. Gotcha. So, anything you wanted to bring up, Chris?
Board game wise, I want that Monopoly. That's all I have right now.
I want
that Monopoly. That has nothing to do with board games. Quiet.
What? Oh, Furby? She can show her Furby.
No. Or I'm gonna go fund that. I'm gonna give another little teaser for Game Zone right here. Or I'm gonna have Brant fund that Blood Project.
Hey, that could have been a good cause. It's kind of creepy.
Seriously? You mean you would really have funded that?
No, I wouldn't fund. I said it was a good thought, not necessarily a good concept.
Oh, well,
weird and probably breaks all kinds of laws or something.
That's why it was taken down. It's the first time ever I heard that a fund was taken off.
Yeah, we'll go into detail about that on the gaming one.
Yep.
So, but I guess that's it then. That's gonna wrap us up, right?
Yep. I guess all we got left is to talk about what's coming up.
Yeah. So you go first, and then I'll go. I've been talking for a while.
With me, what's coming up is, well, obviously we're setting up for Gaming Zone this week, coming up. So we're going to have lots to talk about. I already gave a lot of teasers, so I'm really not going to go into it again. One thing I will mention, as this video is, I don't have to worry about a video going live a few days from now, because technically once Brant ends the live show, it's going to queue, and then it is going to go live. So, tonight's Friday. And normally on Friday I have Epic Rewind. That's on hold for the next couple of weeks due to the fact that it is the holiday season. with the holiday season here, there's going to be lots of holiday videos. We got a lot going on for Brooklyn Boys right now. We've got 25 Days of Game Miss, which after this video will be going up on Brooklyn Boys. And on my channel, I have a very special announcement with myself and my involvement with Zone 4 Podcast, which you'll have to wait and see on my weekly comic book haul, which Brant doesn't even know about, and he's petrified to hear about, but that's fine. But I do have some announcements about my involvement with Zone 4 Podcast. I want to say network, but I can't say network yet, so with Zone 4, period. And we'll see about future endeavors from there on. Other than that, that's it. That's all I got for this week so far. Everything else I've already announced, comic reviews, whatnot, as always. Lots of walkthroughs of Frontline Gaming Zone, and eventually Brant will start Batman.
All right.
And Lisa, people are asking for your Sims 4, by the way.
Yeah, I was actually going to start it very soon. I
Yeah.
was talking about it today.
Awesome. 'Cause I'm actually eager to see more of it also.
I haven't really played it at all. Not even just in my free time. So.
Yeah. Not since she did that one video.
Right. So,
She's
as
at
soon
the
as I do
house.
that, we'll record it all.
So what do you have coming up? Anything?
No.
Coming out?
No?
No. She's so modest.
Sorry.
Look for your latest issue of Garfield or
Oh, Big Trouble in
Big
Little
Trouble in
China.
Little China from Boom Studios. She's colored that, and
You're doing the colors for Big Trouble in Little China. Mike's going to be happy to hear that.
yeah.
Yeah, I just started with the last issue, I forget
One
the
that
issue
came out
number.
this month?
Huh?
What?
Was it the one that came out in November or the one that's coming out?
Yeah, the one that just came out should have been mine, and then the next one, I guess.
I'm going to check because I think we have it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. And what else? Bravest Warriors she colors, and what else? Regular show. So all those Boom Studios Kaboom, check those out. And anything else for you?
Nope. Not that I can think of, because you're going to mention the other thing.
Yeah. Zone 4, 300th episode is 2 weeks from tonight, and we're talking about possibly doing some kind of live show. Don't know exactly. We're still talking about all the details and everything. I don't know which issue it is. Sorry.
You could look at my files.
Yeah, I could. I'm on your computer. But yeah, we're gonna try to do something special for the 300th episode. December 19th is the air date, so stay tuned for that. Watch Zone4Podcast.com and Zone 4 on Facebook for updates on that. And I'll try to make some kind of announcement video on the channel.
You can make mention of the Twitter thing idea we have.
Yeah, okay. We are going to be, I'll go ahead and do that now. We are going to be creating a Twitter for Hall of Toys, and we'll be doing updates, just a little post here and there, and probably trying to talk with all of you out there about your games and your figures and all this good stuff. You want to elaborate, Chris? Or?
So Hall of Toys is going to be a compilation of Game Zone and Hall of Toys until we decide to split Game Zone off of Hall of Toys and get its own Twitter there as well, but I don't see the sense of it because Hall of Toys and Game Zone are both going to be myself and Brent, so I don't see a reason for us to split it per se. At least not
Yeah. Right, no, I agree. It'll be basically the Twitter for both of those, like you said. Anything that was affiliated with Hall of Toys previously, but we wanted one that was separate from the main Zone 4 Twitter, to focus on all the toys and games and stuff. So we will be launching that probably this weekend sometime.
Yep.
Did you find the issue?
Now the YouTube channel for Zone 4 Podcast is being used.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely be expanding on that after the 300th episode. After the 300th episode of Zone 4.
This episode is a good way to say it.
We are taking our first ever break, and during that time we're going to be reevaluating and kind of. Yeah, thank you. Here, let me put it on you real quick. There we go. Did you take it down? What'd you do? There you go.
Put it up.
I got it. You're good. You can put it down now.
You can get this at your local Zone 4. Oh wait, what store? What store is it on, Brent?
I think it's still Dark Adventurings.
You gotta really change that to at least Brent, man.
I know. Oh shoot, the Hall of Toys T-shirts on Dr. Adventuring too.
I'm gonna get that when we make the one for Gaming Zone and what do you call it for shoot.
Epic Rewind?
No, the one that the logo I came up with is all for.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Those I'm gonna get both at the same time.
And maybe
What?
You don't need a logo, Cindy. You don't do anything.
no, I meant a shirt.
Oh, Cindy wants a shirt.
I was about to say pancakes. What?
Nice.
Isn't that her thing? Pancake Ninja or something? Chocolate pancakes?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
And one day we'll get that picture that Lisa made. Remember the shirt we were gonna make?
Yes.
You know,
Next year would be a good time for that.
it would be a perfect time for that
It
action.
would.
And I think we're gonna launch a shirt site for Zone 4 then next year, where Lisa will do lots of my ideas that I have because nobody else will draw it.
That'll work, maybe.
Do it.
Aside from that, I'm just working a lot, lettering stuff for Assailant Comics, Henchman 2. I can't think of anything. Oh, Singularity: Rise of the Posthumans, the steampunk superhero prose anthology that I'm involved with. It has been delayed, unfortunately. It was supposed to come out Christmas time. I just got word a couple of days ago that something came up and it had to be pushed back a little bit. So I don't know when that's going to come out now. I'm hoping it's just going to be like a month late or something, but I'll keep everybody updated. And the last thing I wanted to mention was Lisa and I actually recently started a new YouTube channel called Where Is My Tail? Or Where's My Tail, rather. And basically, it's just a channel where we're going to stick anything that doesn't fit on other channels that we do. We said all this in our intro, so I won't go too far into it. But we're doing vlogging, unboxings, haul videos, stuff like that over there. Our intro's up. We're doing Vlogmas. We're a little late because I had a lot of problems getting the first video rendered. Hopefully that will be up sometime tonight or tomorrow if I can get it fixed. But we'll see. And then we're going to decorate the tree for the second one. So look forward to those throughout the month. Anything else to add for that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, shoot.
It should be fun.
Yeah, we're having fun. We've already gotten comments about the fun that we have just from the intro.
We have a very interesting unboxing.
Yeah, we have a very interesting unboxing coming up very soon. Chris, you'll want to watch this one. It's going to be totally different than anything else we've done.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
It'll be a few weeks.
Yeah, it'll be a few weeks, but it's going to be a fun one for me, for sure. We saw it. Actually, Lisa found it, and
it's another subscription box.
Yeah.
But something completely different.
Right. So it's not geek culture or gaming stuff. It's something totally different. But you'll get a kick out of it. Yeah, we have a very interesting unboxing.
Sorry, I was checking to see if we had any comments on the video.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Do we?
No.
Okay.
Because I saw a number 1 when you were showing off the Where's My Tail, so I wanted to see if that was the live show comment or just the number 1 for something else.
Yeah, I'm showing one viewer right now, but we're winding down, so that makes sense. I haven't been keeping an eye on it to see if we got any more. But yeah, please.
I have to announce something. It was just announced toy-wise.
Okay, go ahead.
For the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, you know there was the Legacy Morpher for the Green and White Ranger, and there was also one for the 5 Rangers.
Right.
I can't zoom in, but apparently there's going to be a Legacy movie Power Ranger Morpher, which is basically the Morpher from the movie. It has the White Ranger Power Coin again, and then the Eagle Power Coin. Let's see if I can zoom in on it.
Oh, cool.
I think this is going to be the Morpher I skip out on.
Yeah, you got the. Which one did you get?
I have them all. I have
Oh,
both.
you have them all?
I have the 2 that came out thus far.
Yeah. Okay.
But the movie one isn't even going to come with all the coins. It comes with the White Ranger and the Falcon key. What do I need a Falcon key for if I'm not going to have the others?
Yeah.
And it looks exactly like except in silver.
I'm just covering. It's money, dude.
Very true.
But yeah, please leave comments below, and we'll answer them as we can. Hope you enjoyed this first edition of the video live show. Like I said at the beginning, I think we're going to try to do these once a month, and we'll try to stick to that. So look for the next one sometime in January. And yeah, if you have any comments for us besides leaving them below, you can also email us at hot@comicrelated.com.
Yep.
Don't laugh.
Remember, if you want to send Brant those Christmas boxers, Brant@comicrelated.com.
Christmas what?
Boxers. Anyway. So that's it. Thanks for tuning in, and that's going to wrap us up. So we'll see you next time in the Hall of Toys.
Bye, everybody. You're now leaving Toy Zone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.